People who were the forgotten sibling, did it ever come back to bite your parents? My parents treated my twin brother Mike like the chosen one, while I was basically his shadow. Same DNA, same birthday, totally different world. Mike scored the bigger bedroom because boys need more space. He got the newest video games because he's more social. Even our shared birthday parties operated on a clear hierarchy. His friends got invited first, and if we ran out of room, mine got the boot. High school revealed something interesting. I discovered I had a photographic memory, could inhale entire textbooks in hours, replay conversations word for word, never forgot a single face or name. But when I aced every test without cracking a book, mom just waved it off. That's just how your brain works, like having brown eyes. Like it wasn't an achievement worth celebrating. Meanwhile, Mike barely scraped through algebra with a D-. They hired him a $60 an hour tutor. When he finally pulled a B, that thing went on the fridge, like the Mona Lisa. My straight A report cards, straight to the drawer, barely glanced at. The favoritism was everywhere. Mike totaled dad's car junior year. They bought him a newer one because he'd learned his lesson. I busted my ass at the grocery store for 2 years, working nights and weekends, saving every penny for my own beater Honda. Made shift manager at 17, one employee of the month 3 times running. Dad's take? Some people are just naturally responsible. Not proud, not impressed, just matter of fact, like it was expected. College applications blew everything wide open. I got into MIT, Stanford, and Harvard. Full academic scholarships at all 3. The family reaction? Well, Mike needs our support more for state schools since he's not naturally gifted like you. You'll be fine anywhere. They covered his entire tuition, room and board, even spending money. Me? I took out loans for living expenses at MIT, grinding in the campus lab until 2 a.m. to make ends meet. Graduation day was peak irony. I walked out summa cum laude with dual degrees in computer science and mathematics. Mike? Took him 6 years to barely squeeze out a communications degree. Guess whose graduation party was bigger? Guess whose accomplishment got the fancy restaurant celebration? Fast forward 15 years. I'm a senior software architect at Google, own 3 rental properties, just got poached by Meta for a director role with a package that would make their heads spin. Mike? He's bounced between sales gigs, failed at 2 startup ideas that were basically pyramid schemes, and at 33, he's back living in their basement. Family dinners became predictable torture. Every gathering played the same broken record. They spend hours making excuses for Mike. He's finding himself. The economy's tough for his generation. Not everyone can be a computer genius. Then they toss me one polite question about work before pivoting right back to Mike's potential. When I bought my second house, a beautiful Victorian in a great school district, mom's response? That's nice, honey. Did we mention Mike's thinking about getting into real estate too? The tide turned 3 years ago. Mom started forgetting things. Car keys, doctor appointments, eventually our names. The doctor's verdict hit like a freight train. Early onset Alzheimer's, aggressive progression. Suddenly they needed someone with medical connections, financial muscle, and the mental capacity to navigate insurance networks, specialist referrals, and complex treatment protocols. Guess whose phone rang at 2 a.m.? Mike's response? Vanished for 3 days, claimed he needed time to process. Meanwhile, I took immediate leave from work, researched every neurologist on the West Coast, scheduled appointments with specialists who had year-long waiting lists. I moved them from their falling-apart house to a senior community 10 minutes from mine, organized their scattered finances, and built a comprehensive care plan. The irony was thick. Their dismissed, naturally gifted son was now their lifeline. Every doctor's appointment, insurance form, and medication schedule ran through me. That photographic memory that didn't count, suddenly essential for tracking mom's symptoms, medication interactions, and treatment responses. Dad started seeing things differently, watching me rattle off mom's entire medical history at appointments, seeing how I'd already researched clinical trials and alternative treatments, while Mike was still Googling, what is Alzheimer's? How I reorganized their entire lives in 2 weeks while Mike couldn't even figure out mom's pill organizer. Last month, during one of mom's bad episodes when she couldn't recognize anyone, Dad broke down, sobbing in the hospital waiting room. He looked at me with something I'd never seen before, genuine respect, maybe even awe. I don't know what we'd do without you, he said, voice cracking. You've always been the smart one, the capable one. I'm sorry it took me this long to see it. I just smiled. Took you 33 years to notice, Dad. The forgotten twin had become the indispensable one. Mike's still living in their old house, supposedly finding himself in his mid-30s. Every major family decision now runs through me, and for the first time in my life, when I walk into a room, I'm not standing in anyone's shadow.